Elizabeth Eckel. Welcome to Economic Development 24/7, Peoria's newest show keeping you informed about your city. Peoria has made some exciting strides in innovation. In fact, there's a new line of local high-tech businesses in Peoria at the city's new medical device incubator, BioInspire. Here's a look at what's happening in your backyard.
This is a woman-owned company, and we're located in Peoria, and we manufacture a post-surgical recovery garment intended for patients who have had knee replacements, hip replacements. We're also working on a prototype for shoulder surgeries.
The inspiration for Hildy's came from Kimberly's personal experience.
My mother had total knee replacement in December of 2009, so she had some modesty issues, and then I had some safety issues, knowing that she would have to be up and walking with her walker within a few hours of a total knee replacement.
So Kimberly recruited her friends, now business partners, Sherry Fox and Brenda Farrell, to research and develop a comfortable post-surgery garment. They came up with Hildy's.
For the hip recovery garment, you have a snap, and then you have the Velcro that'll come down, and this gives the patient some modesty. So when a doctor or therapist is working with them, they can have access to that surgical or injured site. And on the inside, on the front and the back, there are pockets on the outside, and we have the waterproof low friction barrier. And then right in here on the front, there's a little bit of Velcro to help stabilize the ice pack. And on the back side is another pocket. So it actually will ice either the entire right side of your hip or the left. We cut all the raw materials by hand with our industrial cutters. Those individual pieces are then assembled by the seamstresses. Once the assembly is finished, they put our hand tag on it, put it in they steam them, and they're ready for shipping. We have generated sales already, and we are looking at working with a national distributor to take our garments nationally.
And making entrepreneurs and small businesses successful is what BioInspire is all about.
BioXcel had partnered up with the City of Peoria and the Plaza del Rio, and we applied to become a tenant here, go through their rigorous application process, and was selected. They provide the contacts that we need as far as opening crucial doors to help the success of our business. And on top of that, our rent right now is subsidized, so we don't have a large overhead, so we can focus on the raw materials, R&D, to help further the success of our company.
Right now, Hildy's garments are available for purchase online, and with the sports line in the works, you can guarantee there will be even more to come from the ladies of Hildy's.
Our end goal would love to have our garments in the hospital, so right after the surgery, they would be accessible to the patient.
From post-surgical recovery garments to the latest in back pain management, StimWave is making great strides for chronic back pain sufferers. StimWave Technologies has developed wirelessly powered neurostimulators for pain management, and it's groundbreaking technology for those suffering from chronic back and leg pain.
The StimWave devices fit through a standard gauge needle, so you actually don't have a surgery at all. You have a needle injection. Right now there's about 50,000 spinal cord stimulators placed per year, and although it sounds like a big number, there's over 90 million people who are in chronic pain. So what we'd like to see is a lower cost of goods product and an easier procedure so that we can open up the market to a larger audience base.
With support from BioInspire, StimWave is able to move forward with research and development right here in Peoria.
BioInspire is really a great incubator model that Arizona didn't have established before. So most of the time when you have a startup company, you're really encouraged to look at moving to California or Boston, and there's really not a lot of resources inside Arizona to help medical device companies get off the ground. BioInspire is a wonderful resource because not only do they have the infrastructure with the space and the equipment and the advisors, but they provide you with seed money to get started, and then they also guide you through the whole process of regulatory as well as early manufacturing and commercialization.
BioInspire is giving StimWave all of the tools necessary to reach their ultimate goal.
StimWave's goal is really to help lower the cost of healthcare and see more patients have good, effective treatment without surgery.
On May 16, 2013, Peoria was proud to host the grand opening event for Wagner Plaza 2. The center in Old Town Peoria was the second building to be renovated under the city's commercial rehabilitation program. Let's have a look at how it went.
This has been a wonderful project. It's been a wonderful, going way back to 4 or 5 years ago when all of this really started. And then Scott came on board, and the council and the mayor and Mr. Swenson gave him the freedom and the keys to do what he needs to do. And not just here in Old Town, but if you pay attention, if you look around and see all of the other work that's being done by the developmental services, it's incredible. So this is just a small pocket of what they're doing. We're focusing in Old Town because that's where we're at, and that's where these projects are. But really, if you look all over the city of Peoria, there's projects like this, there's partnerships that are being made all over the city of Peoria. We appreciate all of the efforts that go into this. We appreciate the relationships we now have with the city.
I don't see what is, I see what can be. And I think the commercial rehab program is an expression of that. Oftentimes, one can get overwhelmed with all that needs to change, and what really needs to start is just a beginning. And with that beginning, momentum starts, and attitudes change, and investment patterns start to change. And those that didn't believe start believing, and that's really where hope and vision starts from.
Important point of the program is the attraction of new tenants and businesses, like our new dentist, Dr. Maruska, who has put a lot of her own money because of having the foresight and the ability to see why this program is going to work for her for the long term.
This project is complete, and I cannot tell you how many good comments we have every single day from the customers.
The desire for both the city and for us, Wagner Plaza Perkins Enterprises, has always been to put a product out there to attract tenants that will be part of the community and provide services that the neighborhoods need.
Here's a look at the incredible before and after photos. This was the center prior to the renovation. And here's how it looks today. This project has had a positive impact already. This is what the dentist in the center had to say about it.
Became aware of the revitalization project that the city of Peoria had planned for Wagner Plaza 2. That piqued my interest. So I reached out to Gus, and he showed me the plans and the designs, and I was energized by the investment that Peoria was making to this neighborhood. And by supporting these building improvements, the city of Peoria sent a message of commitment to the area. And from there, my decision was clear, is that I wanted to be a part of it.
Wagner Plaza 2 on the northeast corner of 85th Avenue in Peoria, a new bright spot in Old Town Peoria. Rebecca Zook, the Development Services Deputy Director, is here with me to talk about new permitting programs that Peoria will be rolling out, specifically electronic plan review, online permitting, and over-the-counter permitting. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome.
Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you very much.
Why are we changing the way we review plans and issue permits?
Well, and I'd like to say that we're not necessarily changing the way we're doing things. We're actually adding enhancements to our existing services that we offer.
Rebecca, can you describe all three programs and how they're different?
Absolutely, I'd love to. We have the first one is over-the-counter permitting, and that probably is going to reach the majority of our customers. It's for the most simple of our permits that come through. We have, as an example, solar permits or water permits, like-for-like changes, and those are the types of permits that our typical homeowner might bring into us. And then there's online permitting, which is one level of complexity up from the over-the-counter, and that actually is for a little bit more of the engineered type of plans, which is possibly a water connection, a sewer connection, where they would need to have an engineer involved. Those will be submitted electronically through our permitting system, and they will be reviewed within a 24-hour period, and if everything is acceptable, the permit would be offered the next day. The other benefit of these two that I've just spoken about is that we operate on a first in, first out basis for all of our plan reviews, and so these simple types of reviews will be taken out of our backlog, and that will help all of our customers. The third type is going to be for our most complex projects. This is going to be for our residential subdivisions, our commercial properties, and this is where the engineer and the developer from their offices can actually upload all of their documents to us on our website. We can go ahead and download those and perform a review on the computer. So it's paperless. Now we will still offer the paper review that we do today. However, this will be an enhancement so that we can reduce trips to the office. We can do all of our reviews on the computer. So it's really a fantastic opportunity for us. It's going to involve all of the divisions at the city that do reviews. And so we're very excited about this one as well because it does reach our larger developers and our home builders so that we can hopefully get them out the door with permits and building as quick as we can.
This sounds great. What's the feedback from the development community?
Oh, it's been very positive. We actually had a development forum on May 22nd. We had about 30 of our development community show up, and that included home builders and engineers and some of our homeowners, and they were very receptive to the idea, very excited, and even added some items that we could do. As an example, on the online permitting, that we could do maybe some of our third and fourth reviews for those larger, more complex projects, and that was a fantastic idea. I think that's going to help a lot.
So this is a huge benefit for the entire community.
Absolutely.
That's great. And when will the new programs become effective?
Our goal is to have each of the 3 programs active in FY14. Each one will take a little bit different amount of time simply because we need additional staff to make some of them happen. But by FY14, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we can do it by winter of FY14. So as soon as we can, we want to make sure that we offer all of these enhancements to our customers.
That's wonderful, and that's right around the corner. I can see that you're serious about becoming the fastest permit in the West. Thank you so much for being here today.
Absolutely. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Some of our viewers wrote to us with these economic development questions. First, Karen L. wrote and asked, what's happening with Maxwell Technologies? Well, Maxwell Technologies, a company from San Diego planning on opening a manufacturing facility to produce their ultracapacitors. While it's taken some time to get the project going, it's currently permitted and under construction. The company's planning on occupying the space this winter. Frank B. sent us this question. I've seen the small business highlight videos, and I was wondering how a small business is chosen to be highlighted. Well, that's an excellent question. The criteria for businesses that want to be highlighted is that they be a Peoria small business and that they attend one of our small business educational seminars. For more information on our seminars, please contact Debbie Pearson at debbie.pearson@peoriaaz.gov or give her a call at 623-773-5210. If you have economic development questions you would like answered, please email us directly at peoriaed@peoriaaz.gov. And just to give a couple of updates to you, Great Hearts Academy on 91st Avenue and Pinnacle Peak is well under construction, as is Pioneer Park on 83rd Avenue in Olive. We would also like to announce these establishments who've recently opened in the city. On this edition of Debbie's Quick Picks, Debbie Pearson takes us to a local business that's keeping Peoria healthy.
Hi, Debbie Pearson here, Business Development Specialist with Peoria's Economic Development Services Department. Welcome to another edition of Peoria's Small Business Highlights, the little show that highlights Peoria's small businesses in a big way. Today I'm located at 9230 West Northern Avenue at Vitamin Authority. Let's go on in and see what the owner, Hardy, is up to. Welcome to Vitamin Authority. Thank you, Hardy, for having us, and thank you, Ches.
Welcome.
Hardy, can you tell us why you chose to locate in Peoria?
Well, back in 1999, I bought a couple of GNCs in Peoria and operated them until 2009. I sold them, and I love the community. I grew up here and love the people, so I decided to stay and open my own store, Vitamin Authority, in Peoria.
Ches, what do you like the best about being part of the Vitamin Authority team?
I like a lot of things. I learn something new every day from customers having different problems, different needs. So getting to talk to them and learning from them is really cool.
Hardy, is customer service important in this type of business?
Customer service is key. It's one thing I've learned over the years. It's the most important thing, especially in this industry. There's so much confusion. People don't know how to begin. They don't know what to believe. They hear something on TV, they read a magazine article, maybe a newspaper, a friend mentions something, and it's all different information. And we've found here, we're a great place to start. We have good knowledge, we're experienced, we don't know it all, but if we don't know something, we'll find out for you. We'll work hard to make sure we educate and get you the information you need to know where to begin. We also have the best quality products at very good prices, best tasting. We sample everything in our store. We let you try things before you buy them. We don't even have a return policy. I'm so confident in our products. If you're not happy, you bring them back anytime empty, and we'll return your money or we'll exchange it or do whatever you want with them. But we don't get many returns. We've learned what works and what doesn't.
When I look around, is this store all about bodybuilding?
That's a good question. We get that a lot. A lot of women especially come in thinking we're about bodybuilding or protein is for bodybuilders only. And no, that's furthest from the truth. We are here for everyone, young and old, whether you're trying to become a competitor or bodybuild or just get in shape or just lose 5 pounds, we're for you. We set up our store for you, and everybody's welcome. We have something for everyone, and we'll design a plan or suggest things for whatever your goals are.
Actually, people don't always come in here to buy. A lot of the times they either come in to sample something new that they saw the last time they were in, or just to ask questions that's concerning them, or just to chit chat with us, or even come get some of our healthy popcorn that we're working on. Coming in here is not always about purchasing. It's just really hanging out and having a good time and enjoying company.
We take our customers seriously. We always say our store is customer driven. Our customers tell us what to carry based on their feedback. If they're unhappy with a product, and we hear that on a product a few times, we don't carry that product anymore. We carry what's selling what people are happy with, what they tell us to carry. But we can get anything you want as well. If there's a particular brand you want or a product that we don't have on our shelf, we can also order that for you and carry it just for you.
Well, I have to ask, what is healthy popcorn?
It's a secret.
Oh.
We're working on a popcorn that's healthy, that tastes well, that tastes great. No butter is needed. It's very low sodium, very low salt, and it's popular already. We've been sampling it out, so it's something we're working on. I really like popcorn.
He can't stop eating it.
Yeah. And I always thought it'd be great to have something that everyone can try, everyone can eat, the whole family can enjoy. It's healthy for you and tastes good. It's needed.
Thank you so much, Hardy and Ches, for your time today here at Vitamin Authority, located at 9230 West Northern Avenue. Till next time, keep it local.
Up next on Peoria's Places and Spaces, Paul Zampini shows us some hot commercial real estate available right now.
Hi, and welcome again to Peoria's Places and Spaces. My name is Paul Zampini, and I'm one of the project managers for the City of Peoria's Economic Development Department. Today I'd like to welcome you to Arrowhead Business Park 2. Arrowhead Business Park 2 is located on the southwest corner of Kelton Lane and 87th Avenue. This flex office complex is conveniently located less than 1 mile west of Loop 101. Space available ranging from 1,200 to 10,000 square feet. There are some fully improved spec suites available also. Shown here is an example of the largest building of over 10,000 square feet. These buildings are brand new and ready to occupy in shell condition and can be modified to user needs as little as 1,200 square feet, allowing for customized build-out. The campus has covered parking available and client parking at building entrances. The total square feet is over 30,000 square feet available now, with future phases coming soon. Thank you again for joining me at the Arrowhead Business Park 2. Again, my name is Paul Zampini with Peoria Places and Spaces. If you have any questions about this space and any others, please don't hesitate to give me a call.
Finally, if you've driven along Lake Pleasant Parkway, you may have noticed that work on Peoria Regional Medical Center has stopped. Unfortunately, the hospital lost its funding and is currently looking for new financing to complete the project. This project, of course, is privately funded on private land, so the city has little recourse. We're working to maintain an open dialogue with the Gilbert Hospital people. However, so once the funding is secured, there will be no delay in resuming construction. That's it for this episode. As always, customer service is the #1 goal of economic development. If you have a question, please don't hesitate to call or click.